Should you date a Mrs. Independent? Before we start, check the link in the top right corner to get the premium masterclass on fractionation, seduction and pickup lines for free via email. For all you men out there who fear a woman in charge, stop it. Here are all the reasons you should be dating an independent woman. With equal pay and women's rights at the forefront of the news, more and more women are becoming independent and strong, ready to fight for what they believe in. Now this would usually be a good thing, however, there are men out there who just can't come to terms with this new era and have trouble dating an independent woman. The strong, independent, I don't need a man to make me happy women. Now even though some women are very forthcoming with this attitude, there are some who worry that this specific personality trait might be the reason we're still single. You just can't go wrong with dating an independent woman. Some guys look at a woman in charge as a threat and are intimidated by them. I can't tell you how frustrating it is to be a woman who supports herself, takes care of all her own needs, and handles her own life struggles, yet comes across men who are intimidated by her because of all those qualities. If you face the decision of dating an independent woman but aren't sure if you're the type of guy who can handle it, these reasons to date a strong, independent woman might convince you otherwise. And who knows, maybe this is exactly the type of woman you need in your life. One we're in it because we want to be, not because we need you. Some women who aren't as independent are with a guy because she relies on him to make her happy or support her. When you date an independent woman, you don't worry about that because we support ourselves. We're with you because we want to be in thoughts all. 2. We are perfectly fine on our own. We know how to be alone and happy. The upside to this is that you won't have to worry about whether or not you're around enough or anything of that matter. You rest easy knowing that we know how to be happy on our own, but choose to be happy with you. 3. We know how to have our own lives. Independent women have hobbies, interests, work, and their own friends. This means we have a life of our own, outside of our relationships. We spend time doing what we want without you being there, just as much as we like to spend time with you. 4. And want you to have your own, too. Independent women don't just want you to have your own life outside of the relationship with her. We also expect you to have your own stuff going on day after day. We don't expect you to drop everything once you have a girlfriend to focus your life purely on us. 5. We're confident in ourselves. If she's a fierce, strong, independent woman, then she's confident as hell. You don't have to sit and worry if you're telling her she's pretty every day, even though we still like that. We know we're awesome. It's not your job to make sure our self-esteem stays high. 6. Our problems are ours. We don't come home and dump all our problems on you and expect that you'll come up with a solution to fix it. That's a lot of pressure on a boyfriend, and we understand that our problems are ours to fix, not yours. We may ask for your advice or input every now and then, but in the end, it's our issue to deal with. 7. We're your equal partner. Independent women recognize equality much more than others. We don't expect you to handle all the fixer-upper jobs around the house, and we don't want you to expect that we'll only take care of the cleaning. We live in equal harmony with our significant others. Everything we do is fair. 8. We understand your societal pressures. Men aren't the only ones who have pressure to act a certain way in a relationship. You may have to be the man and act tough and take care of the rugged things in life, but we get it. We understand the pressure to fit into a certain role in a relationship because we most certainly don't fit the mold. 9. We don't want to rush into marriage or kids. Independent women have a tendency to want to substantiate their career before giving into marriage and having kids. This means we're really not in a hurry to get there if we're not satisfied in our careers yet. This takes the pressure off you immensely because you don't have to think about all of that stuff so soon. Unlike dating women who are more into traditional relationships. 10. We appreciate your sensitive side much more. So you like to cook, clean, write poetry, and maybe you cry during sad movies. We're not going to judge any of that. In fact, with us being so independent and tough, we appreciate those qualities and you much more. We don't need you to be the rock in the relationship because we're self-sufficient enough to be our own rock. 11. We're not needy at all. In fact, we're practically the opposite of needy. We do love when you update us on your day, tell us how beautiful you think we are, and are there for us when we need you, but we do not need these things. We don't need you to talk to us 24/7. In fact, that would annoy to us. 12. We can handle your parents. And we can handle them with class and grace. Even if your parents are the strict type to make their dislikes known and may even offend us from time to time, just know dating an independent woman, we hold our own and maintain our respect from them. 13. We'll be able to hold our own with your friends. Just like with your parents, we can handle your friends. You can bring us around, can joke and laugh with them just like you. You'll never need to babysit us and stick right by our side if we go out with your friends. 14. We know how to take a joke with ease. Having a sense of humor and knowing when to take a joke is something most independent women have in common. We don't take things too literally when it comes to jokes. Most of this is to do with our self-confidence. So you can joke and tease all you want and know that it won't offend us. 15. You'll never have to guess how we're feeling. Gone are the days of trying to decipher what fine means. Independent women will tell you how they're feeling. We have nothing to hide and don't feel the need to act in a manner that suggests we're mad when we can outright say so. We'll tell you when you made us mad, hurt us, or even if we're just in a bad mood that day. Independent women are finally coming out, showing off what they have to offer, and taking over the dating world. If you're in the market for a new girlfriend, check out these reasons to dating an independent woman. I am pretty sure you have followed the lines of pickup artists etc. in the past. And these lines sometimes might work, but more often they won't. You know why? You don't feel authentic while telling them. And women can literally smell this. So the biggest disadvantage of our regular lines and tricks is, they don't make women obsessed and literally enslave them in a positive way. But no problem, if you want to learn how to become a high-status man that naturally says the right things and use the deadliest pickup line in an authentic way to make the women obsessed for you, just click the link at the end of the video, put in your email and Jason will send you the masterclass video for free. Don't know how long it will be available,